The Special Olympics Mecklenburg County Spring Games start today, and it was kicked off yesterday with a party.
If you follow along with me, you can see it's not even 50 yards away from where the new expansion of the light rail will begin.
Fires, broken glass, and violent protests have filled the streets of Ferguson all night.
Many security measures in place today. In fact, CNPD has had motorcycle units here in school zones.
Thousands of people are expected to be in uptown Charlotte tonight, braving those chilly temperatures for New Year's Eve celebrations. Now to that breaking news we just brought you minutes ago. Investigators tell Channel 9 that a Harrisburg town councilman was just involved in a shooting with his son.
I'm actually standing in a bus stop that is just 4 houses down from where this shooting happened.
Channel 9 has crews spread throughout our area tracking the winter weather's impact. I'm hoping that groundhog was wrong.
Well, I don't know about this past week, though.
All right. Yep. Thank you, Vicki. They are following the ambulance that has Dr. Brantley in it, and they are taking him to Emory University Hospital, where both Ebola victims will be treated in special isolation areas. Police need your help finding an attacker who they say beat a 70-year-old man to death. The thieves were able to walk straight into the showroom through this door. So what can we expect out of Washington today?
Anything you're expecting out of today's trial, Greg? Do you have anything to say about the charges?
Get my face.
This isn't the first time that they've actually chased Anthony Antoine Byers this morning. Byers crashed into this pole. He actually got out of his car, ran across this field where troopers were eventually able to catch up with him, and then they had to shoot him with a taser.
Do they typically do better away, or?
They just do good when they do good, and let's just hope they do good tomorrow.
Right, we're going to cross our fingers like we said we would.
This is Channel 9 Eyewitness News Midday.
This midday, we are dealing with several severe weather alerts, including this rain that's been pounding our area all morning. Winter weather advisories in 3 counties, a massive cold front moving into our area, and tornado watches in 4 more counties. And we're also following breaking news in South Charlotte right now, where an overturned tractor trailer is causing big problems in I-45 near Providence Road. You can see the roads are wet out there. It's raining. You can see the emergency responders on scene and the cars crawling by. As we'll take another look at that in just a couple of minutes. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Rosario. We'll get to those stories in just a moment, but first, meteorologist Keith Monday is tracking a tornado watch for Chester, Chesterfield, Lancaster, and York counties. Keith, you're telling us it's set to expire at 6 tonight, but this cold front moving in right now could actually keep that tornado threat low.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain, we've had a lot of cloudy skies, cool. An average speed of 17 miles per hour. Sarah?
Thank you, Mark. The cold is already impacting Ashe, Avery, and Watauga counties right now. Watauga County schools have already announced a 2-hour delay tomorrow. Eyewitness News reporter Dave Faherty is live in Watauga County with more. And Dave, what are you seeing? Today is former Mayor Patrick Cannon's last day as a free man, and all new this midday we are learning he has to report to prison in West Virginia by this time tomorrow. Right now he is on house arrest at his Ballantyne home. Cannon pleaded guilty to felony corruption charges for accepting bribes while in office, and a judge sentenced him to 44 months at a federal prison in Morgantown, West Virginia. It's about 6 hours from Charlotte. Legal experts say with good behavior and an alcohol treatment program, Cannon's sentence could be reduced to 24 to 30 months. Now to more breaking news. 2 men just turned themselves into police after a triple shooting in West Charlotte that left 1 man dead. Martikis Taylor and Montrese Taylor turned themselves into police headquarters this morning. Taylor and Taylor have been charged in the murder of Jermaine McClure and assault with a deadly weapon involving 2 other victims. This afternoon, President Barack Obama is meeting with senior advisors. It comes just 1 day after ISIS beheaded a 3rd American hostage. The terrorist group released a chilling video Sunday. Eyewitness News reporter Kyla Campbell explains what makes this video different. Well, take a look at this. This spelling mistake on I-45 caught by hundreds of viewers is now fixed. And we learned it won't come at a cost to taxpayers. As you can see, Pineville was misspelled on the new Johnson Road flyover bridge in Ballantyne. The sign was unveiled Wednesday morning. The NCDOT told Eyewitness News that a contractor working on the project made the error. Right now, police need your help finding an attacker who they say beat a 70-year-old man to death. Statesville police posted this mugshot of Aaron Jordan to their Facebook page. They say Jordan beat Robert Dooley back in February. Dooley passed away the next day. Earlier this week, police met with the DA and they issued a warrant for Jordan on a second-degree murder charge. If you know where Jordan is, you're asked to call Statesville Police. Another victim has come forward, claiming a now former China Grove Middle School teacher and Boy Scout leader also fondled him as a child. We first told you James Behringer was arrested last week after 3 victims told police Behringer put his hand down their pants during an overnight trip with their Boy Scout troop in 1990. Court documents show Behringer admitted to the crime. He is currently out on bond and he is due back in court August 6th.
From that scene, which is near a school bus stop. Sarah.
That's right, Blair. I'm actually standing in a bus stop that is just 4 houses down from where this shooting happened here on Taylor Street. There is another bus stop about a block away here on this corner. Meanwhile, students and children getting off the bus were surprised to see a crime scene, and parents I spoke to were mad about it. We got to the scene shortly after it happened. You can see yellow police tape roped off the area where the woman was shot. We saw police helicopters in the air and canines out here as well, searching for the gunman. Swarms of people also crowded the streets. One witness told us that the victim had been in a fight and was walking down the street when a man shot her in the back. She was rushed to the hospital and is expected to be okay. But parents I spoke to were worried about this happening so close to where children are.
This is a bus stop. This is a school zone. So I think it's real dangerous for the kids, and they seem like they would have more care about the kids, but they don't.
Now, Northwest School of the Arts and University Park Elementary School were both placed on lockdown this afternoon for about an hour while police were searching for the gunman, and we are still waiting to hear back about a description of the person that they're looking for. For now, we are live in Northwest Charlotte. Sarah Rosario, Channel 9 Eyewitness News. It was very intense for many people, and many of those people we saw, neighbors, were frightened. But tonight, there are 4 suspects here in the Lincoln County Jail.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to pull in that driveway. I'm going to stay on the road.
Eyewitness News had 2 cameras rolling for this bust, one on trained deputies in SWAT gear jumping out of the van. Another rolling as they stormed a Lincoln County house with guns drawn. And this was their target, Johnny Bivens, a man they've tracked for 3 months. Johnny, how long have you been selling prescription drugs?
I ain't been selling prescription drugs.
Deputies say Bivens has been selling prescription pills, oxycodone and hydrocodone out of the house on Beaumont Lane. Tonight, undercover officers set up a meeting to buy pills from him. Instead, they arrested him, even while Bivens claimed his innocence. Have you been selling prescription drugs,
No,
Johnny?
I have not.
Do you know why you're being arrested right now?
Over to the car, marked car.
Neighbors were surprised to be so close to this bus, but it was their complaints to deputies about traffic in the neighborhood that led to the investigation.
Well, we're used to seeing traffic in and out through there all the time, and that's actually our family. And I've been trying to tell them for a long time they need to just move and just quit doing everything.
Along with children in the house, deputies found 107 prescription pills. 3 people besides Bivens were arrested for drug possession.
Looks like it's coming from a family member that's actually receiving the prescription drugs and then allowing another family member to sell them.
Now, the sheriff says that family member is Bivens' dad, and we're told he could face charges by the end of the week. If Bivens is convicted, he could face anywhere from 3 years in prison to 30 years in prison, and we will keep you updated on when he goes before a judge. For now, we are live in Lincoln County. Sarah Rosario, Eyewitness News on TV 64. Erica, police aren't saying how many people they're looking for, but they tell us that the shooting started after a fight broke out here at this apartment complex. Then police say the suspects left here, got in cars, and started firing at each other while driving down University City Boulevard.
They had the guns out of the window.
Donald Poplin says the bullets were flying everywhere. This one shattered his back window as he was driving south on University City Boulevard.
I crossed over Mallard Creek. Window exploded, got shot. I didn't know what had happened.
Police say Poplin is one of 10 victims caught in the crossfire of a gunfight between 3 separate cars speeding down the highway. Another bullet came inches away from Kelly Johnson as it blew a hole through this windshield.
We didn't even hear a gunshot. We just heard it come straight through our window, and it literally flew right past your shoulder. And
police say it started at a party at the 49 North Apartments off University City Boulevard. Residents say there were hundreds of people near the pool and grill area when the fight broke out.
I heard a couple people arguing, and then I just heard loud noises. Sounded like gunshots, and then people just started running. Everybody ran. Everybody started screaming. One girl tripped. The one dude tripped. There was a hit and run in here.
Both men say it was total chaos. Poplin says he saw the cars involved. 3 people were in a red Cadillac, 2 in a black Honda Civic, and 3 others were in another black car.
So I heard nothing. When I got to the light at John Kurt, 3 cars
past me on either side, and they were shooting back and forth across through traffic.
Police say only one person was shot.
I'm very shocked no one's dead.
And police say that person shot was taken to CMC Maine with serious injuries. Police are still looking for those shooters tonight. They're asking anyone with information to call them. We're live in University City. Sarah Rosario, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.